Well, hi everybody. My name is Brahman Menor, and I'm here with Ezequiel, a beautiful friend of mine who has done the Pranic retreat, and he's at this moment 3 months, approximately 3 months later, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. So, let's start with the beginning. How did you found, or how did you found me on the internet, and what happened?
I was struggling with depression and anxiety. And I doubt everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I was told, this is like this.
Yeah.
This is what you should do in life. I doubted everything.
Yeah.
I had so much pain that I didn't want to live anymore.
Mm.
And one day I was watching a documentary about living on prana.
Yeah.
And something inside me was like, hey, this is possible and I can do it and it's truth.
Yeah.
And this feeling stayed like 6 months. And when my girlfriend, which we are now going through a breakup, she told me she knew someone that does this retreat, and that was you.
Mm.
So then I look Vipro, an interview. And the man asked you one question. Why do you do it?
Yeah.
You took a moment to go inside, and then I saw it in your eyes, the answer. And that's the reason that I wanted to do it, and I wanted to do it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel it again. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's why, and that's why it was you.
Yeah.
Because I get this feeling that I trust, and being on a place where I doubt whether I want to live or not.
Yeah.
Then I have this feeling with no doubt. And that was both beautiful and scary.
Yeah.
It's the first time in my life I feel such a clarity about something.
Nice. I really feel that one as well. Thank you. And what happened between the moment of signing up and the retreat?
When I sign up, I get a burst of energy, I start dancing, I was like, yes, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I was really happy. And when the retreat was approaching, I was 100% sure. I projected my salvation onto this transformation somehow. And something really strange happened. With everything that did happen in the world, maybe the retreat was going to be cancelled. And that was a really scary moment for me, because I really knew I wanted to do it and I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
So I said, that's it. If it is cancelled, I stop eating and drinking. And if Source wants me to live, I will live.
Yeah.
If you want me to die, I will die. And I'm okay with it. And this I cannot explain it. This being okay with that is unexplainable.
Yeah.
So I was in a lot of fear. I was preparing, doing everything for the retreat.
Yeah.
And this uncertainty, it was really extremely difficult to handle. Yeah. But luckily it didn't get cancer. So I was really excited, and it's a mix between excitement and fear.
Yeah.
And this is because I thought the only possibility for me to transform through all this pain and this heaviness, it was death. But this process gave me, there is another possibility.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, And it also makes me wonder, okay, what else is possible for me?
Yeah, to open the total box.
Yes.
Great.
Indeed.
Yeah. That's what it's all about for me as well. When you open a box about food, you open a box of everything.
Yeah.
So there's no limitation anymore, and there's just unlimited possibilities. It's so beautiful. Then you came.
Yeah.
And you did the retreat. How was that for you?
It was a beautiful experience. It was strange to be with other people.
Yeah.
Because I'm going through a burnout.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at home and I don't have any contact with other people or groups.
Yeah.
And I'm really grateful about that experience because everyone opened up, including myself. And some part of my process, it was helpful for other people.
Yeah.
And other people's process was helpful for me.
Of course.
So that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It was also challenging with dry fast for first time.
Of course.
And breathing exercises.
Yeah.
But it was a nice kind of challenge that I felt safe.
Yeah.
So I could get to the boundaries of my box and feel safe to cross the boundary or be open to cross that boundary. I also had a very beautiful moment. After one of the exercises, I felt such gratitude for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember something inside me noticed this kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It was very rare because I don't want to live. And if I didn't want to live anymore, there is not many things I can be grateful for in life. Mm-hmm. And open to this new possibility. It was a big change for me. A change that there is another possibility where I can be alive and I can be okay. And there is another solution.
Yeah.
Where I'm still here and I could enjoy life.
Yeah. Mm. Then you went home. Period of juicing. So how was that for you? What happened in that period?
The first 2 weeks were difficult. Just physically challenging.
Yeah.
And also it was my need for a structure. There is this nice plan you gave me, which I'm grateful for. Mm-hmm. But then I expected to gain some freedom, and then I have to drink a juice every 1.5 hours. So then I have an alarm, and I was calculating, can I go for a walk now? No, because then I have 20 minutes later my juice. And that was also part of my process. Until I was able to relax in that structure and let it go a bit.
And you never took your juice with you?
Sometimes I did, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. When I knew it was going to be, I took a juice with me.
Okay.
Yes. And what I experienced was first a period of chaos within this difficulty.
Yeah.
And going through a lot. Mm-hmm. And that slowly sinks into space. More and more space. Yeah. My body could relax more. Then I started to finally sleep more. And feel more rested. Yeah. there was more space to process the experience, to process my emotions.
Yeah.
So normally when I was eating, I was like eating away emotions.
Yeah.
And now I was digesting emotion, I'm digesting
Yeah.
experience, and it's very different.
Absolutely.
And that starts to make an opening, where little by little I come more to the now.
Yeah.
I start to understand more what I want. Some structures in my life start to dissolve. For example, my relationship that is beautiful, with a beautiful person, a beautiful being.
Mm-hmm.
But we were not meant to be together.
It's time to let go.
Yes. And also being able to digest that experience in a very healthy way.
Yeah.
So that was beautiful. Until the moment we were allowed to eat again.
What happened there?
I just started eating everything. I ate compulsively.
Yeah.
At first I didn't...
As everybody.
Yeah. I'm very controlling, so at first I didn't want to eat anything. Mm-hmm. But in my mind I was thinking, okay, I will live 4 months in Peru and then I would eat. So I was planning and I was creating this structure and I didn't want it. So I say, okay, this that I tell myself I will do in the future, I will do it all now.
Yeah.
So I start eating all food.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy comfort food. It was really interesting. First, I got confronted with my belief about food. I used to eat really healthy.
Yeah.
And now...
Yeah, that's what everybody as well.
Yeah, and now it was like, oh, if I'm eating this amount of protein and this amount of starch, I should need this amount of veggies.
Yeah.
And today I didn't eat those veggies.
Yeah.
And I get confronted with this kind of beliefs.
Yeah.
Which is silly, because when I don't eat, I don't have that.
Yeah. Correct.
I trust the prana process totally, but at the moment I start eating, then I think the eating needs to also be within my box of health.
Yeah.
That was one thing that was really interesting to experience, and it helped me a lot to look at myself and where I was holding to how it should be instead of how it is, and to trust. And the other thing is I realized that I eat out of compulsion because I cannot handle my emotions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I eat the anxiety away. And it's not that I enjoy it. It's not like I put food in my mouth and I enjoy it. It's like more, and it's never enough. It's never enough food, it's never enough money, it's never enough effort, nothing is never enough. Mm-hmm. And I got confronted with that feeling of going for more. Yeah. And after 1 month, I say, that's enough. Yeah. I don't want this. And in one day, I stopped with eating. I did plan my last 2 meals. Yeah. When I cook myself and when I order. Yeah. To be really what I wanted to eat, like for last. Yeah. And then I just stopped. And now it has been a week and a half. And immediately I start to feel the clarity coming back.
Yeah, it's so
the
different.
Space. My body starts to relax. Yeah. I start to sleep better again. Yeah.
Feel the emptiness again.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So there's where you are right now. Mm-hmm. For the next couple of weeks you will lower the amount of juices.
Yes.
And let prana flow more and more and see what it brings you then.
Indeed.
Let's go for that.
Yes. And I'm very curious, really curious. Yeah. When I see myself I don't know if it is 3 months or 3 months. But in my mind there is a period that I will be living on prana, and then it's like, I know I can do it.
Yeah.
I know I don't need anything. I know all my needs are covered. I know I'm worthy of health. And I know I'm worthy of joy. And when I imagine that, I just get very excited and get a smile on my face.
I feel it in your energy.
Yes, and that's beautiful.
Totally independent.
Yes, and I don't feel that I have to push myself because it's a calling. It's like I want to feel that joy. I want to feel that health in my body. That it was always lacking and trying to compensate, and it's no more compensate for anything.
No.
It's trust that it is okay.
Happiness that comes from within, freedom comes from within, instead of taking it. Well, let's see what the next couple of weeks and months will bring you, including the next retreat. Wow, so excited.
Me too.
Yeah, thank you. Nice. So is there anything else you want to share about the process? Because what I see in your life, that everything that you wanted to start to change, everything that I always say what's unhealthy in your life will slowly dissolve or flow away. Like what you said, relationship, well, it wasn't perfect, so it just created space and time to let go. The same as food and other things that are challenging you in life. So the whole transformation is getting more transparent now. You experience that?
Yes. There is... People usually say you should trust yourself. And I always struggle with that for 2 reasons. First, because I didn't experience the feeling of trust. And the second, because I don't know who I am myself. So the trust in myself was always about control and saying, if I do all this, then it should be like that. And that was the idea that I had. But now I experience really trust. Sometimes comes, sometimes goes. And that is the most beautiful opening that happened in this space. When suddenly I will know something. And then I can trust it. And it can be small things, like I want to work in the garden and put new plants. And then I start going into that, and maybe I meet someone in the process, or I interact with some people and they bring something to my life in that way. Or it can be I should ride a motorcycle. It can be small things. But it can also be big things, like I'm attracted to think outside of the box, projects I want to build in the future, that images I start to build, that I was told this is impossible, and then you are crazy. And if I'm told that, how can I trust myself?
Of course.
But now I can see this image and I can see the feeling of trust. And in the same way, I had it with this pranic transformation. I saw it and I felt the trust. I know I can do it and I can go for it.
Of course.
And that's part of enjoying life and being myself. And creating something new, instead of just sticking to the box I was pushed in.
We all had that box. So it limited your life too much.
Indeed.
Nice.
Yes, and it's both exciting and scary, and now I'm talking about it, I'm shaking. It's beautiful, it's so many things.
You're ready for the next step.
Yes.
Perfect timing, perfect place. Let it happen. Embrace it all.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for watching. And when you feel it's your calling for your transformation, just check the website and really feel if it resonates on you like he did. The right moment, the right information, and he felt the calling and he went for it. Whatever his mind told him, oh, it's scary and oh, I'm losing control, he just followed his heart, and he knew. And you heard his story, how beautiful it was. And it still is. Thank you for watching.